Alright, hey everyone. Today I am doing my follow-up video for my SPR upper, and I just took it out to the range, so I just wanted to go through about how everything worked, my experience with it, and the scope that I got, which is, first we'll go over the scope. So I got a Leupold Mark AR, or, let's see again. Shit. Got a Mark AR Mod 1, the 3x9. So this one has it's their TMR with the fire dot reticle, or fire dot in the center of the reticle. It's a green dot. This is a very, very good scope, and even for the price, got it for 350 on Lambo's Armory, but you can get it for like 370 on Amazon. Those are the cheapest prices I found for this one specific model. If you just want like the duplex one, that's even cheaper at like $300. These are really good optics. This is really my first scope that I've ever bought, but one of the big selling points for me for why I chose Leupold is, it says it right under there. Let me see if I can zoom in. USA, designed, machined, assembled, everything done in the USA. That's kind of one of my big things for me in my rifles and my weaponry. I want everything, or at least almost everything, made as much as possible, if not everything, in the USA. Because I kind of wanted an AccuPower at first, but then I found out that they're made, or parts are made or whatever in Japan, and they're assembled here in the U.S. Me preferably, I would rather have everything done in the U.S. But yeah, I wouldn't mind. It's not a deal breaker for one of those, because Japan, it's not, so it's better than it being made in China. So that's kind of one of those things. But if it can be completely made in the U.S., that's what I'd prefer. And Leupold definitely is one of the best companies out there, especially since they come with the whole full lifetime guarantee. So that's pretty cool. Minus everything, obviously, but the electrical stuff, everything else is good to go. So that's pretty cool to me, and that's why I went with Leupold. I really like the fact that they'll take care of you. So 3x9 is pretty much a really good scope. I bought it for kind of like a testing distance, like a test bed scope for the price. I really wanted to see, is 3x9 going to be enough? Is 9 power good enough to get really precise shots at 100 yards, get a good grouping? And yeah, it's really good. Would I want more? Sure, yeah, it would. It would be better. Just to really take as precise of a shot as possible. But 3x9 gets you there, and the fire dot reticle really helps because it kind of is like that one little dot, so you can look at your target even better. I'm gonna try. I have it on. I'm gonna try and see if I can get it in for you guys. So, try to zoom in. I kind of have it a little bit brighter. It looks really bright, but you can tone it down or tone it up, and it gets a lot smaller. Maybe it's just different because of the camera, but it's green and it's so nice. Okay, so I really recommend it, and this TMR reticle is I really like it. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about it, but I recommend it. I'd get it. I got it, and I'm very happy with my purchase. And the cool thing about this scope too is that you don't have to constantly like make your just like if you're going out for distance, the top numbers, that's for yards or meters. I think it's yards, I think, actually, but point is 100, 200, 250, 300, and so on. So you can just do that to get, if you're going out to distance, you can take it up like that, and that's all you got to do, and then just return it to 0. It comes with an Allen key, so you can obviously make your adjustments and mark your 0 point. And if you can't hear it, these are very tactile. See? Same with the elevation. Windage. Nice. And the other side is just the battery compartment. All it is a push button. So you push up and push it again to go up and down, and then hold it for 3 seconds or so, and it turns off. Okay. Obviously, for your magnifier right here. So 3x9, and just so you can adjust your eye relief over here. All right. It works really well. Okay. I have it mounted on a Aero Precision SPR mount. I wasn't really sure. I kind of was always a little hesitant about an Aero Precision mount, but they had a sale, and if you're a veteran, you also get like another 10% off. So I really got this for cheap. and I think it was like 80 bucks or 70. I don't remember. It was 30% off already from their spring sale, and then I got another 10% off. So it was really good price. I couldn't justify not getting it, and it's very rigid. It's very solid. It may look kind of just really thin, really kind of I don't know how you kind of want to word it, like not. It doesn't look like it would take a beating, but from my first experience using it, it's very solid. It's very good scope mount. So for the price and what you're paying for it, I recommend it. I'd get it. I got it. Sorry about that, but yeah, I got it, and I'm happy with my purchase. Just 3 screws. It comes with a torque drive. Torque them down. Same with that. Torque them down, and scope's mounted. All right, so this is a very good setup. Just to see, so now let me go into the actual complete of my SPR upper build. I'm going to be doing a lower, but that probably won't happen till much later. I finish the lower, probably later on this year, hopefully by the end of the summer, hopefully. Okay, so Aero Precision upper receiver. So just to complete their upper receiver, and then I bought as well the Aero Precision nickel or black nitride bolt carrier group. Really good, works really well, and got some Geisley products. So I got the Geisley supercharging handle. Damn it, I'm trying to focus. So Geisley supercharging handle, like I said before in my first video, I really recommend ambidextrous. It's the way to go. It's the way to go. All right, Geisley Mark IV rail in 15 inches in their desert dirt color. So here it is, just there. Trying to focus, sorry. Right there. And very good, very solid system. I really like it. Came with the gas block too. And it comes with Mod or Picatinny rail sections at the front, just obviously built into there. So very accurate, very accurate SPR barrel from Ballistic Advantage, and a VG6 Gamma from Air Precision. Overall, I need to stress the fact that this is not a lightweight build, and it's not intended to be a lightweight build. This on its own comes at about 6, just the upper alone comes in about 5 pounds, about 5.5 I think on my scale, and with the scope it comes in at around like 6 pounds 12 ounces. So this is not meant to be a lightweight build. All right, this is a heavy barrel, and all of this is trying to be as accurate as possible. So be aware of that if you're going to build an SPR the way it's really supposed to be, with a heavy barrel, free flow handguard, and a scope. All right, obviously this is pretty a lightweight scope, but still, this isn't going to be a lightweight build. This is mostly a bench gun. This is going to be a gun to shoot in the prone, to shoot on a bench. Okay, it's not something you're going to carry around. All you tactical dudes that want to be all like, oh, it's got to be the lightest thing ever made. No, if I want something light, I already have this. I already have my other upper, which has the KMR handguard, which is very light as it is, but the also, probably won't be able to see it, the enhanced lightweight barrel from BCM. And this upper alone just comes in at about 4 pounds, 4.5 pounds. Okay, and total with the EOTech on it and the rifle, and this lower, it comes in at 7 pounds, right at 7 pounds. So this is my lightweight. That's going to be a precision gun. All right, weight I don't care about. Right. Accuracy. It's extremely accurate at 100 yards. It's very accurate. It's going to hit the target where you want it to go. The only thing is, I need to get a bipod, because one of the things in my build, I'm going to get the Atlas bipod. I was using my ready bag, my range bag, as a rest for my rifle, but that's really not good enough. It's too low, it's not high enough, and it's really not stable enough. So I really need to get on getting that bipod to improve the accuracy. Can I shoot perfectly? Yeah, of course. I'm hitting the target. I'm hitting what I want to get. But what I'm trying to do is get the smallest group I can. And let's talk about accuracy, because accuracy is pretty good. Ballistic Advantage says that you can get 1 MOA with match grade ammo. I was just using cheap 55 grain stuff as I was zeroing in and just kind of getting the best shots I could, and I was doing some pasties, so that's why the blue tape's there. But I got this group right here is about 1 inch and I think 3/8. By my ruler was by my inch and 3/8. So not the best group, but that was decent enough at 100. This one was my best group here though. That one wasn't the same group. That was a different time. I just didn't bother pasting it. Now I got this is an actual 1-inch group right here. I am not counting this one because the person that was shooting next to me, they had a freaking Lantac Dragon on their rifle, and I've never been around one. But those things have extreme concussion out this, like, in both directions. Normally, like, you rarely ever feel concussion from a rifle, from an AR, but literally the Dragon is almost ridiculously. The blast that comes out of there is ridiculous. Like, if you're gonna get a Lantac Dragon and you're only gonna shoot indoors at an indoor range, just don't, because that is way too much concussion for being indoors. Outdoors, if you're shooting next to people, you might want to get a couple feet away from them, because that is some serious blast coming out of that muzzle brake. All right. So I'm sure it works. I've seen the videos. That thing works amazing, but Jesus Christ, that thing blasts out the side like a dragon. So, like the name says. So I didn't count that one because I was pulling my trigger right as that person shot there. I was kind of working my way to where making sure that I pulled my trigger after they had shot, or were in, like, just they weren't gonna get in my way, but I missed one, and so he shot his as I pulled my trigger and kind of fucked up my shot, because this was the best group I got, and that was with just 55 grain Freedom Munitions reman stuff. So I'm definitely gonna order some heavier bullets, some hollow point bow tails, and see what I can get. Some VMAX, even see what I can get, because that is very good. Because that was the best group I could get. I found the best stable position with my bag. I would have gone prone, but the fact is I don't have a mat, and I'm not gonna get on the floor at the range I go to, just because fuck that. I'm not gonna get dirty if I don't have to. But I was pretty happy with that. It's very accurate. This barrel is extremely accurate, okay? It's heavy, but it does its job. It does its job even with 55 grain, okay? So, and I know I can tighten those groups up once I get a bipod on there. It's things that help with accuracy. I've used them just like when I use my grip pod. That grip pod, like a bipod, makes a huge difference just in trying to stabilize yourself, all right? But things that would help too is obviously getting a proper SPR stock. I want to get the PRS Magpul stock for this, so that'll help out in accuracy. The Geisley trigger though works really well for this, but once I get the lower made for it will not. I will make sure to have one of Geisley's 2-stage triggers, probably their DMR trigger, so to make it as perfect as possible. Okay, but that's my build so far. Leupold scope. If you're looking into getting one of those, I highly recommend it. Even for $350, like, this is an amazing scope. This is a beautiful clear glass. You get what you get. I think a lot for what you pay for. Obviously they have a lot more higher end stuff, but this is pretty good. All right, this is a 1-inch scope, so I don't know how people feel about distances. I'm still not too familiar about it with myself. So 1-inch scope, very good quality. The Leupold warranty, very good. Okay. As far as all these parts here, I did not buy anything full price. Everything that I bought was on sale, and bought with also more discounts with my military. They gave veteran discounts, so I got this I built all of these parts on the cheap. But if you're not a veteran and they don't give you that kind of discounts, just be patient and just wait till the sales come on, because I didn't. This costed $325 MSRP, and I got it for $240. All right, that's how it was, a 25% off sale on Primary Arms. That's a big deal. That's a lot of money. All right, it was this and the gas block. They come together, just like that charging handle. $100. Got it for 75. You know, you can get a lot of things. You can get the top end stuff for cheap if you just wait, if you're willing to wait. So if you're going to build any AR, really, just wait. Don't be patient and wait for the parts to go on sale, because we are now in a market where it's a buyer's market now. They got to sell stuff because they know the gun industry knows that they're not going to have any fear buying anymore. Second Amendment's is on the offensive now. So you definitely can be able to hold off on a purchase till it comes to the best price. All right, if anybody has any questions for me, go ahead, leave them in the comments section. I'll put out more videos about how this is going after I get more range time and better ammo for this, or more heavier ammo to see if that does make a difference in group size. Hopefully it does. And yeah, it's going good so far. All right, all of you take care. Have a good one.